Welcome to Football Overseas, your ultimate destination for thrilling sports content. Brace yourselves for an exhilarating journey through the world of football and beyond. We're more than just scoreline predictions and match analysis. Get ready for a diverse range of shows designed to ignite your passion for sports. Step into the action with our lineup of shows: Champions Crystal Ball for all UEFA tournaments, Premier League Game Month Show, La Liga Game Month Show, Libertadores Vision for Copa America and Copa Libertadores, Goal Plus Africa covering AFCON and African football, Ham B Stars Unleashed predicting Kenyan national football team matches, Eurovision for European tournaments, and the Football Debate Show, your go-to for the hottest debates. And that's not all. Dive into the excitement of NHL, NBA, NFL, T20 cricket, rugby sevens, and much more. Football Overseas is your hub for a wide range of sports. Football Overseas, where passion meets sports. Join us on this thrilling journey, subscribe, engage, and be part of the excitement. Buckle up for an adrenaline-pumping ride. The game is on. Stay tuned with Football Overseas, and let's celebrate the world of sports together.
Okay, happy Halloween, and we are live on Football Overseas on this spooky night day. We're live for some women's predictions, and I know I don't normally stream on Halloween, those spooky nights, but I decided let me come on and give you guys some spooky predictions because it is what Football Overseas does. Before we start off, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment down those predictions, and let's get down and predict some of those women football because why is because let's support women's football. Is there has to be a reason to why not to support women's football. So give it a like if you watch women's football, and give it a like, and as a woman, let's support each other. Yeah. I saw it on this spooky night. Started off with some women's predictions, and yeah, let's start off with the first game. Yeah, I know I usually do this with Jami. Jami is not here today. He has been having some issues in life, so I gave him some time to rest it off. And so let's start it off with the first game: Chelsea women versus London City Lioness. Let me pop that screen up there. Ooh, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Yeah, so let me start it off with so Chelsea London City. So Chelsea versus London City Lioness. Chelsea is top of the league with 16 points, feeling flexing the muscles. 5 wins. London City Lioness, they knew everything else. So yeah, that's how it is. That's how the flex is. London City Lioness has had 2 wins back to back, and who and they have and those 2 wins back to back are clean sheets. And yes, we have finally got our. We finally have 9 points. It was a slug goal, but we are here now. Chelsea's, but sadly, Chelsea, I'll say, sadly, will shock London City Lioness, and Chelsea will smash London City Lioness 3-1. That's my prediction because Chelsea heads into this game with the 1-0. They beat Tottenham 1-0. They flew to Man United 1-1. They flew to West Ham. They beat West Ham 4-0. So that's Chelsea. They smashed London City Lioness. And yeah, there's nothing stopping that smashing to happen. And it is what it is. It will happen eventually, whether you like it or not. Next is Man City versus West Ham. Yeah, so Man City heads hosts a West Ham side that is demoralized. West Ham has lost 7 games, 6 games so far. They have lost all the games of the season. Like West Ham is just there to donate some games. All the games they lost were what? Yeah, they have given away 4 clean sheets. Like come smash us, come beat us. He has 4 clean sheet, 4 wins, easy wins, and yeah. While Man City is second place, they are 1 point behind Chelsea and West Ham. Yeah, Man City has only lost 1 game. That was Gameweek 1, and apart from that, Man City has been going on a 5 game winning streak. They're feeling themselves like yes, we have finally achieved something in life. Yeah, but I will say it. Man, Man City will beat West Ham 4-0. Yeah. Sorry to hurt the ego of West Ham. I know West Ham club has not been doing well in English football. The men are being beaten, the women are being beaten. It is a horrible time to be a West Ham fan. Imagine being a West Ham fan. You see West Ham, the Premier League, and now the men are West Ham fans in the Premier League. They have changed. They're on the second manager. There's 19th on the Premier League. That's the men's football, and the women are bottom of the league as well. It's like what's going on with that club called West Ham? Both the women, both the men are bottom of the league. Like, what's the purpose of that club existing this season? Yeah, that's the thing we're asking. At least the men are performing better, but not a good day to be a West Ham fan. Not a good, not a good season to be a West Ham fan. Yeah. So next club is Aston Villa versus Everton. I predicted West Ham to lose over to Man City 4-0 away from home. Aston Villa versus West Everton. Aston Villa is on a beaten streak of 3 games unbeaten streak. They have only lost once this season. Not so bad, but again, they have not had a very good season. And Everton has only had 1 win, 1 draw. Yeah, so Everton has had a more worse season than Aston Villa. But again, Aston Villa has not had an excellent season. They've had like you know how in life you could be doing better in life, but that's there. That's there. You're having your problems. At least your problems are not us as a neighbor's problem. That is Aston Villa. They have only won once this season in the WSL, and for Aston Villa team, Aston Villa women's team, their their season could be better, but at least we're not an Everton women's team supporter. At least they can do to yourself this season is to support women's team of Everton Football Club. Yeah, that's the worst teams. That's the worst thing you can do to yourself. Because Everton is like at 10, that is like bottom of third of the WSL. Everton, also the men are not doing so well. The 14th mid-table club. It's like what's going on with that club called Everton? Yeah. So something needs to there. Something needs to happen. Something needs to. I'm not feeling Everton this season, and yeah, yeah, I think this season and I predict a 2-1 win for Aston Villa. Yeah, I predict a 2-1 win for Aston Villa because I know it to be murky, I know it to be everything. A 2-1 win for Aston Villa will happen. It has to happen, it has to happen, and it will happen. 2-1 win for Aston Villa. A 2-1 win will take Aston Villa to at least seventh place because the team that got to overtake Aston Villa is behind Brighton, and Brighton is playing a team that is playing excellent football. Yeah, and that's the team that I'm going to talk about after this game. That is versus Manchester United. Yeah, so as Man United, mm, what a what a season! Yeah, how it feels to be a Man United fan right now. Your women's team are third in the WSL. Your women's team are unbeaten this season in the WSL. They've never lost a game. They're performing better than the men's team. Oops, well, I wasn't meant to say. Yeah, I wasn't meant to say that, but yeah, they're performing better than the men's team. I know the men's team have a run of 3 games winning streak, and yeah, they have a run of 3 games winning streak, uh, and the women's team have smashed Everton 4-1. Like Everton is easy beating Everton 4-1. That's like Man United beating Sutherland. That's like Man United beating Burnley 3-2. Actually, yeah, actually the main team did not beat a relegated side, a bottom, a newly promoted side 4-2. We cut that out of the slate. Yeah. So anyway, so Brighton has a two game winning streak. Brighton women's team has a to redeem the club because Brighton's men embarrassed themselves versus United last weekend. They were smacked by United's men team 4-2 away from home, and Brighton's women's team have managed to veg for the for how their men were beaten at Old Trafford, but they are welcoming the women's team of Man United, and I feel like Brighton the women team will be smacked by Man United 3-0. I think Brighton will not have a good season back to back against United. 3-0 win for Brighton versus United, and that will be a good win. That will be an excellent win. And yeah, 3-0 win. That's what I will say, and that's what I'm predicting. Yeah. So next game is the second last game is the Foxes Leicester City versus Arsenal. Yeah, so Leicester City is currently ninth place. They're doing better last season. If you speak to a Leicester City fan last season, come closer last season. If you speak to a Leicester City fan, they'll tell you. they are not doing as well as they are doing this season. I know it's not that good the position, but at least give them credit. They've improved a bit, slightly better, but it's not where they wanted to be. But anyway, I saw the first against Arsenal. Arsenal is in now fifth place. Games. So yeah, it's good to be an Arsenal fan right now. Yeah, you can donate some tears to Arsenal FC because they need it. And yeah, for the women's team, I'm going to predict Arsenal to beat Manchester City 3-0. Yeah, last game is Tottenham versus Liverpool. Liverpool women are not. Liverpool women are a team to be. Yeah, Liverpool women are a team to be smacked in the WSL football. They are 11 players, 5 losses. They've lost all their games in the WSL to pity. No, actually, don't pity Liverpool in the WSL. They just have to make fun of how low Liverpool women's team are, how underinvested they are as a section. Because how can your men do well and the women's team are struggling? The women's team has been struggling for the past 2 seasons. Yeah, it is a story, another story for another day. Anyway, Tottenham is fourth place. Tottenham as a football club has been doing well in both men and women's league football. And yeah, Tottenham has only lost 2 games in the WSL, and they've won 4 games. Last game, they Chelsea 2, so 1-0, and Liverpool lost to Man City 2-1. I think this game Liverpool is going to lose to Tottenham 2-1 to end it all. And yeah, before I wrap it up, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment down your predictions because I'll be checking those comments, I'll be checking your predictions, and